hopefully that heat on isn't too distracting for the video. Today we're going to have a craft day. In my last video I mentioned that I am going to be crocheting several hats to add to my Etsy shop for the winter. I just want to see how they're going to do. I'm going to make a couple. And then I want to work on some more throughout the year to have for vending stock later down the road in fall. Hopefully I can find a really good vending event. And we'll have a small table of human stuff. And I want to make some hats, like beanie style hats. Today's video, since winter, January especially, is kind of a cold, boring month. And I don't tend to get out of the house as much. There's a lot more home vlogs, and I tend to be more crafty, so we're going to have a relaxing crochet vlog today, making hats. I'm going to go through my bin of yarn here. I need to use some of my stash because this is a little out of control. I do have a couple projects coming up that we're going to work on here in the next week, and some of this yarn is for that project. But today we're making hats. So my last vlog I got the little hat displays from Amazon. I have some of my supplies here. I've got my yarn holder here and my bag here that's got different things in it that I brought downstairs from the office. So I thought it'd be more relaxing to sit here on the couch and crochet than to sit in my office chair that can tend to get uncomfortable after you sit in it a while. But pull out my supplies and see what we have to work with here. Okay, I have one that I finished the other day. I'm thinking about this one going up on Etsy. It's a gray, black, and white mix. Super thick, nice and warm. Put it on the little display. That'll be one of them that I'm going to put on Etsy. And if it doesn't sell, I will put it in my stock for vending later down the road. And if it doesn't sell there, then I guess I'm going to have a bunch of hats in the winter of next year. Anyway, I just love the creative process of making them. It's enjoyable, and it doesn't really take very long if I actually sit down and do it from point A to B. You know, I usually will crochet a little bit, put it away, go have lunch, go do something else, come back, crochet some more. I break it up so that I don't burn out. I have one here that I started the other night that I need to finish, which I'll do later. It's kind of a pink and purple Cheshire cat stripes is what I was going for with the matching pom-pom. I got a Pom-Pom Maker for Christmas that I'm really excited about. So today's video will have me making at least one pom-pom because it's a lot of fun. Alright, so I'll put this, actually it was fine right where it was, just in case I need to get to it, it's right there. Okay, we have this, it has supplies in it, needles and whatnot, measuring tape, and I have my book that I have notes in. Put that over here with my phone, Pom-Pom Maker. Okay, today's hat. What colors do I want to do? Let's open up my tote. I don't know. The stuff right here on top is for a project coming up. So, I'm kind of thinking the black light reactive yarn would be great for a hat, and then maybe like the reverse inside black. So these two together. So what I do is I crochet. I do a single crochet in a loop, making kind of a tube, and I do it to about 10 inches. So the black light color will be 10 inches, and then once I get there, I do another 10 inches in the color that's going to be on the inside of the hat. And so it'll be 20 inches long in a circular tube. Once I have 20 inches, I will insert the stuff that'll go on the inside. So it's 2 layers. It's hard to explain, of 10 inches, and then I stitch it, and then I pull it tight to cinch it, then I sew it shut, and then I'll add the pom-pom. It's kind of hard to explain it without showing you. I am going to be crocheting it here in a minute, but I'm probably going to speed it up because it's going to take me a while to actually get the hat part done. But I will, in real time, do the finishing part so you can see, you know, me stitching it and adding the pom-pom. But I think first I want to make the pom-pom. So I'm thinking these colors are what I'm going to work with. Hopefully this is enough to make the hat. It should be. Okay, so now this tote can be a table. I'm going to use this guy here to hold the yarn. Oh, I got a hair. Just shove that on there. Oof. I have some yarn coming that I ordered from Joann's. It just isn't here yet. I checked, I ordered it the end of December, like the 29th, and it's still not here. Last time I checked, it was processing. They're taking a very long time on getting the order to me. They had a very great, huge yarn sale, their Yarnormous sale or whatever they called it, where skeins of yarn were only like $1.99 from the Big Twist brand. So I got, I think, 4 different colors of that. And then the bag of polyfill stuffing that I use for my pumpkins was on sale for $2.99, and it's usually almost $10. So I got one of those. I think that was it. So I'm still waiting on those things to get here. But those will be things that I'll use for the vending stuff. Because I got like orange and black, Halloween colors, and the burgundy olive green for Freddy Krueger inspired striped hats to match his sweater. Okay, what am I doing? My brain's all over the place. I'm going to start by doing a pom-pom. So the Pom-Pom Maker I got has 4 different sizes. I like the big one because it's the perfect size for our hats. I think I'm going to combine the two, the black light yarn and the black. So your Pom-Pom Maker comes like this, and it opens like so. You want to make sure it's together like this. You are going to take your yarn and you're going to wrap it around this. There's 2 layers. You want to make sure you get the yarn around both of them. And then once one side is done, you're going to flip it in and you're going to continue wrapping around the next one as well, just like you did the first one. And then once you get to the end of that, you're going to flip that in, and then you're going to grab some scissors and you're going to go around the middle and you're going to trim it, and then you're going to open it up and you'll have a pom-pom. So let's do this. Where do I want to put this? Since it's in a ball, it's not going to fit on my stand here. Alright, so I'm going to double them up just to get enough color on here. This is probably going to be a long video if I'm actually going to take the time and explain and show things. So that's fine. Here we go, wrapping it around. So hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Oh, I'm holding it really weird and getting hooked on everything here. Okay, we're gonna wrap around. Pardon me. You want to make sure you get it nice and tight. Okay, now I'm at the end, so I'm just gonna close that in like so, and pull this through the center of the two here, and continue wrapping around the other one. Okay, now I'm at the end. I'm going to pull the yarn through this little foot piece here, and then we're going to close it and hold it tight. Grab your scissors, and we're going to cut right down the middle. So I'm going to put my scissors right through that little foot piece that we threaded the yarn through, and just start trimming around. There's a little slot in the middle that your scissors should fit perfectly in. You just start trimming, and it comes apart like so. Keep on going all the way around. Okay, let me cut off that tail there. Yeah. Oh, I missed a piece right there in the middle. Oops. Okay, now we're going to take a piece of yarn, length, however long you want it. You want to make sure it's long enough to thread through the hat later. So I like to do, I don't know, about this much. Just eyeball it. So good piece of yarn. We're going to take this, and in the center, it looks like a sandwich almost. You're going to put your yarn through there. Until it's together on the other side. And then we are going to tie it in a knot. And pull it gently until it's nice and tight, and you will see the little pieces kind of come in from the edges. I like to go back around the other side and do it again. And this time I'm going to double knot it just to make it secure and stay in place. Okay, and then you have these tails. You want to keep the tails. Now you are going to flip it open. Like so. And then you grab each side and pull it apart. And then your pom-pom comes right off, and it looks like this. finished. Looks really good. Nice. So I'm going to put that to the side, put my little Pom-Pom Maker back together, and put it back in the box so I don't misplace it. And now I'm going to get busy crocheting that hat. So enjoy the time lapse.
No one else sees. In the underground, we're living low key. Can give you peace here in your mind. And as I found no place in the dead of night to come alive. Life is waiting on the other side. Follow me into the underground. Watch the world changing as the sun goes down. Follow me into the underground. Follow me into the underground. Follow me into the
Have it crocheted to 20 inches. So now I'm going to flip the inside, which is the black part, in to the black light colors. And then we're going to line up the edges. And once that's together, did I do it the right way? I did. I just have to poke that stitch in because it's poking out the wrong way. But I'll do that here when I get at my needle. This took way longer than it should have, but I also stopped, took a break, had lunch, and I did a chat with a friend, and then I watched a couple YouTube videos, and then just a few minutes ago I got our pet food delivery from Petco, so there was a little bit of distractions going on, but you know, whatever. You know, normally this wouldn't take me several hours, but today it did. So I may not get to that other one. Just whatever. It is what it is. So we're gonna get some yarn on my needle here. I'm just gonna get a good length amount or so. We're going to use this to stitch the edges all the way around, and then we're going to pull it to cinch it. So it doesn't have to be very long, but long enough to cinch it, and then we're going to do some stitches to close the hole. So I think I'm going to go with that amount. And if it's too much, I can always cut it off. It's no big deal. Through. I need to tie this so it doesn't come undone. So just tie that on there really quick. I'm gonna trim off a little bit of that tail. I'm saving my scraps because this last Christmas I got one of those create your own ornaments, and I filled it with all my yarn scraps. I want to do that again, but starting from the beginning of the year, I want to save all of my scraps for the entire year. I think that'll be interesting to see how colorful my year ends up being in yarn. Okay, so I'm going to sew this real quick, and then we'll cinch it. Stitching done. Now I just need to gently pull. Don't want to pull too hard because I don't want the yarn to break. And we're just going to cinch it as close together as we can get it. I could leave it like that and then it could be a ponytail holder hole for us with long hair, which I think I might work on a few like that because that's kind of nice. But I am going to be stitching the hole shut and then adding the pom-pom. Okay, once I got that as close together as I can get it, I'm going to tie a little knot here to keep it from slipping, and then we're going to stitch the hole. I'll have to do that a couple times just because it'll slide through if I don't. Double knot. Okay, now I'm just gonna go across from this side to this, to the opposite side to close the hole and pull it together some more, and then on the other side, same thing. Once I have the hole stitched up enough, I'm gonna turn it back inside out and tie it off. There's no right or wrong way to do this. I'm not using a pattern. I'm just going by self-taught. So the way I do hats will be a lot different than someone else. And I am still learning. I've been crocheting since I was a kid, but I've only known how to make scarves and blankets. I've just recently been learning different techniques and patterns and how to make hats and different things. So this is pretty exciting. Been watching a lot of TikTok and different YouTube tutorials and reading. I got a wonderful book last year for my anniversary from Pete. It's called The Happy Hooker, Stitch and Bitch or something like that. It's a crochet book, and it's absolutely wonderful on explaining the different terms on how to read patterns. And it's got some awesome patterns in it that I hope to learn to make a few as I go throughout this year. This is going to be a creative year. That is my goal. I don't make New Year resolutions. I try to make goals and plans because they're a lot easier to stick to. Okay, so the hole is stitched up, and I could leave it like that, but I want to add the pom-pom because I like the look of the pom-pom. So I have two tails. I'm going to thread one in, and then I'm going to thread the other one in and then meet them on the inside and tie them together. So here we go. And here's the finished hat. So the black will roll up a little and have a nice, what do you call that, brim? Trim, brim. There it is. That's cute. I kind of want to order more of this black light yarn because is I'd like to make one of these for myself and wear it to the Portland Winter Light Festival in February. I think that would be amazing with all the different lights that'll be going on down there, to have a black light reactive hat. Wouldn't that be fun? I'm gonna make a note of that and make that happen. I think that'd be amazing. So here is what it looks like on my little display. That's cute. And these are for men or women. It's the adult size. I will, later down the road, I will make children's hats, but right now I just want to see how these are gonna do before I get children measurements. That's wonderful. So right now I have this one that I showed you earlier, and I have this one finished. I was hoping to get this one done today, but I don't want to get burnt out, so I am going to put this away until later, probably finish it up in the morning. By the time you're watching this video, it will be done, and all 3 of these hats will be on my Etsy store. And then I will work on more later in the month as I have time. I want to get, I don't know, maybe 5 in my shop to start with, just to see how things go. But right now I have 3, well, 2.5, but there will be 3 when you're watching this video. So I will leave a link to my Etsy store down in the description. I will also put it here in the video. If you want to go take a look, go for it. Most of my stuff in my Etsy shop is for dogs and cats, but I am working on human stuff, starting with hats, and then we'll venture off into other things as I learn more stuff. Anyway, that's going to do it for today. I am getting pretty tired. It's already after 6 o'clock. I need to go get some dinner, do a few things in the house that I've kind of put off for the day, and then I gotta get cleaned up and ready for bed. So thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day. I will see you in my next video, which will be on Friday, and it's most likely going to be another craft vlog because I have so many crafts I want to get done this month. I have a couple that I need to work on that are cosplay related to get prepped for Fan Expo that's towards the end of this month. So the next few vlogs are going to be crafting. So hope you enjoy. All right, have a great day. I already said that. Bye, guys.